Two major mills closed. Oakridge lost jobs, businesses, and families. Now they're using the Willamette National Forest for a different reason, not for timber, but for tourism, transforming Oakridge into a recreational paradise. Tonight we look back on the history of Oakridge and where they're headed in the future.
He's been here a long time.
71-year-old Roger Jones and his old pal Eddie Roberts.
It was good. Good times.
They're remembering the golden years of Oakridge in the 40s and 50s, when the now mostly empty Highway 58 was booming, when there were 8 gas stations instead of 2, a car dealership, a vacation resort,
appliance stores, electrical stores, so it prospered.
That's when the saws at the Pope and Talbot Mill were humming, running multiple shifts of family wage jobs.
Yeah, I broke my ankle.
Roger walks with a slight limp now, the result of an old logging injury after decades of tough work, cutting and hauling timber. He's retired, but he remembers it clearly. But what am I looking at right now?
Well, this is where the veneer plant used to be.
For many, like Roger, things changed when the federal government made much of the national forest off limits to loggers to protect the habitat of the endangered spotted owl. Things took a turn for the worse when the Pope and Talbot Mill and nearby Westford Mill silenced their saws for good. Oakridge Mayor Jim Coey says that put 1,600 people out of work.
Out of 4,800 people, that's a third of your population.
Businesses shuttered in Oakridge, the population dwindled, and unemployment rates soared. There's not much left of the old Pope and Talbot Mill. What used to be a bustling industrial site is now just a few slabs of concrete and pieces of metal in an empty field.
Then pretty soon it got to where there wasn't any lights, nothing going on. So it's kind of heartbreaking.
The city-owned land is slowly recovering. Manufacturing and construction companies are trickling in. Wide open space surrounded by the lush Willamette National Forest that's also caught the eye of outdoor enthusiasts. Outdoor enthusiasts like Brock Butterfield. A professional snowboarder and IT consultant by trade, Butterfield was living in a school bus turned tiny home when he made a pit stop in Oakridge. That pit stop turned into 2 days, then 2 weeks, and now, a year and a half later, Brock is the president of the Oakridge Chamber of Commerce. He made the town's first tourism website, showcasing what Oakridge, nestled at the base of the Western Cascade Mountains, has to offer: scenic hiking, fishing, and most of all, mountain biking. Within a 35-mile radius of the Oakridge Bike Shop, 400 miles of mountain bike trails captivate and challenge two-wheeled explorers, earning Oakridge the title the mountain bike capital of the Northwest.
You can go on a different trail every day of your vacation.
Trails for all abilities, even a first-time mountain biker like myself.
Okay. Yeah, it gets your adrenaline going for sure.
In the last decade, Oakridge has attracted thousands of mountain bikers from all over the world, and that's pedaling the local economy forward.
They say for every bicycle you see on the back of a car or a truck, that's $100 spent that day.
There is still work to be done, but according to the Oregon Employment Department, the unemployment rate in Oakridge is steadily decreasing. Around town, signs of expansion, a new pub, and new storefronts. Mayor Coey says by the end of the year, Oakridge will have upwards of 40 new jobs.
Are they mill jobs? No, they're not. But we don't live in an industrial age anymore. It's just the facts.
Oakridge won't soon forget its roots in the timber industry, sown deep in the forest that surrounds it. But this mill town is finding ways to move forward.